many people that are into cryptocurrencies think that's enough to just basically pick one kind of cryptocurrency and then just hold it. So if you look at this guy here in this picture, for example, like he decided on one kind of plant, like the cactus, and he's basically just holding this one kind of plant. So you can see he's very focused on this plant and nothing else. Like you see there's the blue sky in the background, and he's just inside his garden and just looking at this one plant, and he basically doesn't care about anything else. And I think many people in cryptocurrency are like this. They don't really move forward in life or learn new skills. They basically just pick one magic internet money, and then they just stick with this and basically just stand there in the garden and basically do nothing. So from my perspective, I think this is not enough. And it's not a very good way to live, because it's like you will not make any progress. So I think, for example, for people that are into Monero, they should at least learn how to code something and build some kind of thing with Monero, or at least they should learn how to understand like the underlying software. So to facilitate this, I made a repository on GitHub, and I will show you now how you can interact with it and use it to set up your own personal Monero test network that is only running on your local computer, so you can quickly interact with it. Because I mean, remote nodes and, for example, the testnet nodes, they have a latency, and if you have this kind of latency, it will not be a lot of fun to develop software with it. So it's good to have your own local testnet. So yeah, to move forward with this, we basically go to this GitHub repository. And then after we see the repository, we go to fork the repository. I mean, obviously you have to sign up for GitHub first so that you can fork it. So you basically go here and you say create new fork. And then we fork the repository by clicking on this fork button below here. Okay, now that we have the repository forked, we take our special version of the repository, and then we basically copy this link, and then we open a terminal. And what we need to do then to clone the repository is to use the command git clone, and then we paste the link. To set up our local test network with this repository, we need to switch into the folder that we just cloned. And now we just followed the README. So in the README, we can see, okay, we need to run these two scripts. Like these scripts will basically run two daemons that are basically like the two nodes that our test network will consist of. And then we run the wallet to create like a local wallet file. And the last step is to basically just start mining on this local test network. So yeah, that's basically it. So we do the first command. So we now have the first daemon, and then we run the second daemon. And now we run the wallet. We don't need a password. Okay, after we started the wallet, you can see there's currently no money in our wallet that we created for our local test network. But if you scroll up, you can see there's this address here. And now you can see, you just take this address and you use it in one of these daemons, because Monero has a miner inbuilt into the daemon. So we go to the first daemon and we do the command start mining, and then we copy the address and we paste the address from the wallet, and we just put a 1 in the end, press enter. So now it's mining to this testnet address. Okay, now after a little bit of mining, you can see now we have 17 XMR in our test account. And now you can basically use this testnet to develop software with Monero. This is basically the first step that you needed to do to get started with Monero development.